Hello, and here I am. Today I want to talk about stuff. Just want to talk about stuff. Um, Hold on, let me. Yeah, nothing really going on. Well, something going on in my life, but I still kind of feel a bit distraught, or something like that, because I recently found someone that I really like, but the problem that I'm facing right now, that it's someone I really have nothing in common with. So I have not much of interests, and and this is kind of a big deal breaker for me, as I'm facing trouble to make them I don't know, interested, or make me interested in what's going on with me, with my life, or with their life. We meeting not really often. He lives in a different town, so it's kind of problematic to date him. But when we meet, we kind of try to spend time with each other, but sometimes it's just difficult to start a conversation with him about anything, because I just when someone and he knows that, he always says something like, okay, you don't like talking about that, if you don't like talking about that, change the subject, somehow do different thing that you like. And I know that, because when he talks about something that does not interest me, I usually just say, it's not interesting, can you change the subject? But he can't change the subject, and he also always tries to make me talk, and this is kind of so meta, and it kind of makes me uncomfortable. It does not help me at all with my problems in initiating conversations and finding topics. My topics that I find are pretty geeky most times, or depressing. I don't try to do that. It just happens. I just tend to have this kind of outlook that really not like, I don't know, maybe, well, as an INTP you probably understand me. I have really nihilistic views, and for my opinion, some topics are not even worthy of discussion, because it's just a waste of energy, and it's just not interesting at all for anyone. Oh, not for anyone, but for me, because I am a big old selfish person. I'm not old, but I mean big old, like something like that. Yeah, no, the videos itself is messy, and here I am. I'm not even good at making conversation with the camera, because my mind is shifting all the time, and I can fucking, you know, um, actually, now that we're thinking about it, let me talk about ADHD thing. see see this, I just, I just snapped and changed the subject of the video. It's not about relationships anymore, it's about freaking ADHD. You know that thing when you so distracted all the time, and you waste your fucking days, weeks and months doing nothing productive or useful for you. You know that thing? Yeah, that thing is ADHD. Because that's a fucking curse. It's a fucking curse for anyone who has it. And that problem is been bugging me most of my life, probably even all of my life, because when I was a kid I was very hyperactive, and I had this kind of diagnosis that ADHD, and I couldn't couldn't be present on classes. I couldn't be bothered with school, with homeworks, with stuff like that, and wasn't very patient with people. So yeah, and that was happening, and I had a lot of problems with school and with my parents, and not with my parents, but with parents was always a big guests for our school. I don't know, headmasters and stuff. Yeah, and when I grew up, right? Yeah. When I grew up, I was okay. Do you remember this rant about laziness I just uploaded about maybe a couple years ago? Well, that was the part of the problem. I am constantly trying to do something. First of all, I have so many interests, and I change them constantly, but I never get even to slight result for my interest. For example, I learned to play piano. Okay, that's kind of okay, but I don't develop that. I don't progress that. I just learned how to read like notation, and play, and that's it. So I might not hold the tempo right. I might be I might not learn the fucking notation for it to it's fine if I just have this notation and I can play. But does not, and that means that in any situations I can't really showcase my talent. I can't really be proud of my talent and stuff like that, and I can't really tell anyone about my talent because it's nothing really impressive, and it fucks me up, my confidence, my I don't know, and the same thing with my ukulele skills. I've bought the last year I've bought ukulele, and I started to learn it, and I learned it. I'm like, I know some basic chords, and the strumming patterns, and I use that. I use that, and I don't bother learn songs. I don't. I have some songs that I can, again, I can see, look at, and play it, and maybe even sing it. Yeah, but my tempo is not right. I don't know. I never do it. I never learned the song like fully to just sing it and play it, and without interruptions, without looking at stuff, and you know I hope you got a little bit of it. But yeah, that's a problem. And sometimes I don't even pursue my interests. I mean, I don't pursue it further because when I learned something. Okay, let me tell you a story about my spring revelation. When I was when it was February, I thought to myself to learn to cut hair, men's hair specifically, to be barber. But like I hope it's yeah. And I went to the courses for barbers, and I tried to learn how to cut people's hair, and I had models, I had some system, I had tools and everything, like materials and stuff, and I needed to apply them, and I needed to learn them how to do that, and I couldn't because always, like constantly, when I was looking at the person, that the professional who was showing me something, I went in my head, and I lost a lot of information because I was not really present, I was not really there, and I tried so hard, but I couldn't do it. And that's part of the problem. I sometimes, I don't know if that's how somehow connected to maybe being nervous and shy, and like trying to shut myself down, or shut myself down from this world, or from the world itself. I don't know, but that does not help. It is difficult. When I'm meeting people, I mean, when I met this person that I'm seeing right now, he made me feel so uncomfortable. He made me feel probably like it was impossible to talk to him about anything, because he was trying to make me talk, and he was like saying, like, tell me something, share with me something. I just couldn't find the words to say, mainly because I don't know, I don't have anything to talk about. I don't have a fucking interest in life. But that's the thing, a lot of people don't have an interest in life, and then still find some interesting conversations and topics. You see my problem here? I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to connect with people. I don't know how to even, process my feelings, or project my feelings at people. Part of this is trauma. yeah, I have a lot of trauma with people, with relationships, with kind of romantic feelings. Part of it, I don't know the health what it is. I don't. I just, it's so frustrating. I mean, I found this cool guy. He's really cool. When we spend the time together, it's cool. We can play with each other. We can do, stuff like, we can even play some, boring words games, and it's kind of somehow fun. And but other than that, when we don't see each other, we we have nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about at all. Like, what? What do I ask? What do I ask? I mean, I don't know. This is weird and I don't like it. I know that it's my problem. It's basically really frustrated me and freaks me out of how to connect people. That's pretty difficult. I just, that's like a problem. I know that, and maybe partially for that reasons, I was always looking for people like me, like similar to my character or interests, because if you see, my last boyfriend had the same interests, but he was not really kind of like my character. I mean, my personality. He was a bit different, but here it is. The dude I'm seeing right now is different, and we don't share the same interests. So that's a problem, a big problem. Yeah, that's it. The video is ending. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to even talk about on this fucking channel. So this is when I'm starting to film something. I get bored. I get tired. Not tired, but I get bored. I move on, and sometimes I even have the video, but I don't upload it because it's just boring. It's not interesting anymore. You know what I mean? Sometimes I have ideas and I try to execute them, but then they are not so interested in anymore to me. So that's it, the video. I hope I'll uploaded it. Bye. I hope you have a nice day, or week, or month, or a year even.